How we doing? I'm back and I'm live today once again because I didn't want to sit in a quiet, dark shop listening to crickets chirp with no lights on except for these two big lights that blind me. Not really, we just didn't want to deal with Neil bringing in a big boat, so that's why we did it right now. But, so if you hear the gunshots in the back, the motorcycles, I'm sorry, I apologize, I'm going to have to speak up a little bit. And you get a little occasional, Neil walking through because he's working. All right, so here you go, brand battle today. We're going with 3 brands. We're going with hydraulic jack plates. We got Atlas, Bob's, and the other brand. Detweiler, Sea-Star. That one right there, poof, that one's gone. We're not even gonna talk about that one because that one I don't like. I hate the exact dial, I hate the way you mount them, I hate the way you rig them. I don't like them, they are gone. We're gonna throw them away right off the top. So now we're down to 2. So it was like WrestleMania. One guy just got thrown out of the ring and it was definitely Detweiler. So we're down to Atlas and Bob's. Competing head to head, going gloves off, nothing but blood, guts, and murder. Can I say that? I just did. Here we go. Cut, take 2. Anyway, we're back. Porta Power's not in this thing because that's a completely different deal. Porta Power is a completely different deal, and if you have questions about Porta Power, just comment.
What about CMC?
CMC, what? That's manual. You mean that junk one?
Yeah.
Why would you even bring that up? Why would you bring up? That's junk. That is junk. We're talking about quality here. We're down to quality. Why do you think I took the Detweiler and threw it out of the ring? We are talking solely about quality here. It's down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. It was owned by Mercury. No more. We're done. All right, we're back in the ring. I've climbed back in after I had to deal with these 2. Anyway, Atlas, Bob's. Here we go. I personally, and if this question came to me, Andy, what would you have on your boat? And it did come to me, and I sat there and scratched my head. It came down to all the variables, Bob's. Why would I say Bob's? I've had a Bob's, I've had an Atlas. I went through both of the worlds. They both were high quality. I didn't have any problems with, but I like the guys that are working in the shop, customizing and doing that type of stuff, and Bob's is definitely doing that. They've been doing it for a long time. They've made quality since day one. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the Atlas jack plate, but if it came down head to head, what I'm gonna bolt on, I'm gonna bolt the Bob's on. They were the inventors of speed, quiet. They had the reservoir pump inside the boat. They've since then moved that with the action jack and put it in the plate. To compete with probably the Atlas when it came out because the Atlas's pump was inside the plate. Good things about the Atlas is it's not greasable, which can lead to some things, but that whole rear plate comes apart, slides out, you slide new in, it's fixed. The downside to the Bob's is gonna have to be if the guys don't maintain them and don't pump the grease in the sides, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna get the that crap going on. I'm sure you've all had it. Slam some grease in the sides and then up, down. Okay. A lot of people don't know that. Some people don't even know those are there because your power pole brackets are covering them up. A lot of guys can't get to them. It's all about maintenance when it comes down to it. The T&H, the Atlas one is pretty much maintenance free, where the Bob's does have the grease zerks. So maintenance free goes to Atlas when it comes to that stuff. The maintenance part of it, if you don't want to maintain and don't want to keep pumping grease in, you're gonna have to go with Atlas. The quickness, the speed, I say I'm still a Bob's guy when it comes to that. They're quick, they're quiet, they're smooth, they go right to the top, right to the bottom. Their digital gauge is great. Atlas's digital gauge is good. Bob's has got this. Atlas has got numbers. You pick. Like I've said from the beginning, it's the closest probably brand equality thing that's ever been. Pump wise, they're still using the same 2-wire. What do you want me to say? It's like this close. They're this close to each other. That's the way it is. Bob's, Atlas. How's that? Can you see a difference there, Jordan? That's what I got. Bob's wins by a fraction of a centimeter. I've bolted on up here more Atlas than I have Bob's. Why? I think it's just because we're here. We're in Wisconsin. The availability, Bob's is available through different vendors, different people that we could buy through. Bob's is out there. You gotta order direct. I think they may sell to a couple different vendors, but I think most of it's direct. So it does make availability issues a little bit harder to get the Bobs. They're busy people. Sometimes you can't get them. So, and the Atlases are always seem to be readily available for us to buy. There was that, I think for a while, yeah, Ranger went with Bobs for a long time. They were all Bobs. I don't know if they still are or not, because they used to have the Ranger Jack or the Ranger Hijack, or I don't know what the hell it was called, but I know Bob's was the deal. I mean, they were the deal way back when, and they're still the deal, I think, today. But there's nothing wrong with that Atlas plate. The Atlas plate is a good plate. We don't see many problems with them. I think the biggest problem we see with them, Neil, help me out.
The only thing that I see,
Modules.
huh?
The relay modules.
Modules go out. You got to make sure if you got a heavier motor, go with the heavy duty Atlas, not the standard Atlas.
You want to tell that to America? You want to come in here?
Okay.
Come on over. Tell that to America.
Which one?
All of it.
All of it?
Just replay what you just did. Watch. See?
Yeah.
You got to come in photo. You got to come down here just a little bit.
Okay.
No.
Here.
Wow. Whoa.
No?
Oh, you look like a. Hi.
All right.
All right.
So, the relay modules go out,
Okay.
and you got to make sure you order the heavy duty Atlas if you got a heavier motor. Some of those 4-strokes are a little heavier than some of those 2-strokes. So,
I would recommend the HD just if you're buying a new one.
yeah,
They're beefier. Yeah.
Because
They're
we've
like
seen
Neil. See Neil?
See? Beefy.
compared to me. Yeah.
We've noticed that some of the standard ones on a heavier motor, the slides will start to wear on them.
You get this falling back.
I won't.
Go back to work. So yeah, there you go. There's another quick tip on the Atlas, and so I think the Bob's has a HP, a high performance, that's designed for heavier engines also. But I know they're both rated to 300 horse. They're both rated for 300 horse, which is great. But new Suzukis, if we put them on, they get the HD. They get the heavy duty one from Atlas. Prices are very comparable. I think the Bob's is $100 more expensive than the Atlas when we go 10 inch to 10 inch, or was it like 50, 60 bucks?
Thanks.
The Atlas was?
Yep.
The Atlas is more expensive? Okay. Yes, you're right. Atlas is $14.50 or $14.65, and the Bob's is $13.40 or something like that. So they're about $100 different. So the Atlas is more expensive than the Bob's. So there's a price difference there, but availability, if $100 matters, you may have to wait. If $100 doesn't matter, you could probably get an Atlas. So I think in the end, like I said, rigging wise, it's all the same garbage. We got to run wires all the way to the front and plug stuff in and run modules. So it's not like one's faster to install than the other. It's all about the same. Switches is all, we use blinker. We call them blinker switches. I'm sure somebody else has different ideas than this toggle switch crap. No, it's not going to work. We throw that in the garbage. You don't need that. So yeah, I mean, it's all about the same when it comes to rigging. So that's why I'm saying this is a battle that is so close. It's like they're so close. But if I had to choose, I'd put a Bob's on. I think because I just like their craftsmanship. I like the way they work, and I like how smooth and quiet. And they're made by United States humans working down in Florida, working hard to make a quality product. So yeah, I'm going Bob's. That's it. I am done with my brand battle. You asked for it. I talked about it. I apologize kind of to the Detweiler fans that love the exact dial, but we are not exact dial fans here. We don't like the exact dial. We don't like all the extra crap that goes with it. We threw that in the garbage at the beginning. They got the one punch. Goodbye. We are down to Atlas and Bob's. And Bob's wins in my thoughts. Neil, what's your thoughts? Just blurt it out. Bob's or Atlas?
I like Atlas.
Neil likes Atlas. So you can take Neil's opinion, Or you take Andy's opinion. We don't care. So there you go. Neil likes Atlas, Andy likes Bob's. Sam's, we don't care. He's working, maybe. And as always, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to witness the madness that we are all calling speed, money,
And no brakes.
back to work, baby.